This is another in our series of videos highlighting enhancements in OutsideView 8.1. This topic is file transfer. In the OutsideView 8.1, we've given a number of new capabilities. These include the ability to do lateral, that is, host-to-host file transfers, an ability to upload a file from your PC to multiple hosts in a single operation. We've enhanced your ability to set file attributes for files going into the Guardian file system. We've implemented a transfer monitor so you can see the progress of transfers of large files. We've embedded a color-coded, syntax-aware code editor, and we've also created a monitor for the edit process. Let's go have a look at these. What we are seeing here is OutsideView 8.1 running on a Windows 7 platform. It is using tabbed access to the various session files. Note that Stu1 has no files in it. It is using live thumbnail view in the session bar, and I'll point out that this particular workspace, although it opened for file transfer sessions automatically, could have opened a combination of both file transfer or terminal emulation session. But let's go have a look at some of these capabilities. The first one we wanted to look at was lateral host-to-host file transfers. Let's go pick a document like this one, Camp Gym, and say transfer to, and it offers me the other three active sessions and tells me where they are pointing. So if I want to send Camp Gym to Stu1, lateral host-to-host transfer, I just say do it. Now if we go look at Stu1, which if you'll remember I had shown you was empty, you'll see that it has received the Camp Gym file. Let's talk now about the ability to upload multiple files at once. That one's pretty darn easy too. Take a file, right-click on it, say Upload to Multiple Hosts, and I am presented with a dialog that shows me all of my active file transfer sessions. I could select them all at once, or I could select them individually. I'm going to send this file, which was test text, to these three locations. Okay. If we go back to the SFT Guardian, we'll see that test text exists. Under Stu1, it now exists. Under this FTP site, it does not exist, and that's correct since that's the one we did not send it to. And for the session named SFTP OSS, we'll see that test text exists there as well. Very, very simple. Next capability I want to show you is our enhanced control over file attributes when uploading to Guardian. We'll take test text, upload with attributes, and you'll see that I get a complete dialog where I can change the file name, I can set all the values I want to set for the file before I send it on up. One of the things that we also talked about was a transfer monitor. Let's go look at that. That's an auto hide window, and it's showing you the history of what has recently been transferred. Let's go see what happens if we pick a file that's a little bit larger and try and transfer it. Download. File transfer. It is downloading. It is in process. It is now done. So you can see files in process. I'll note that our file transfer logic is multiply threaded and non-blocking, so you can have multiple files going under a single thread, or you could start up different file transfers, different sets of files independently as you choose. Finally, another capability we spoke of for file transfer was an embedded code editor. Let's take this file, tackle macro, and go download and edit. As it comes down, our logic recognizes that it's an editable file and says, well, what syntax do you want? If I press cancel, I'll go into just a standard text editor, but I will identify that this one is a tackle macro, and we are now syntax aware. So now that I have the file down in a color-coded syntax aware state, you'll notice that the code editor window is just another session. I can see it in my session bar, and I also have an edit monitor so that I can look at what files are down and are being edited, and I can monitor them for changes. I can monitor whether I upload them to the host automatically or confirm it in advance. I can stop the monitoring at any time. Let's see how that monitoring works. So if I make a change to the file and then say close the file, it will say, wait, you've made a change. Do you want to save that or not? And I'll say, yes, I do. And so now that has saved the change locally, but having saved it locally, the monitor is also protecting me to say, would you like to upload it back to the server? And I say yes, and it sends it up. And then it goes ahead and closes the session as I originally requested. If we go back to the edit monitor, you'll see that no files are down being monitored at this point in time. So there you have it. It hasn't taken very long, but that's because it is so simple to use these new enhancements. I'll review again that what you saw was a very quick and easy way to do lateral host-to-host file transfers. You saw how simple it was to take a single file and send it to as many active file transfer sessions at once as you want to. You saw an enhanced ability to set file attributes when uploading into the Guardian file system. You saw our new transfer monitor, our new embedded code editor, and our new edit monitor. I hope you agree that there are significant advances within the file transfer capabilities with OutsideView 8.1. Thank you.